everyone. Welcome to Desert Owl Crafting. I'm Christy. How are you today? I hope you all are having a great day. Today is beautiful. It's actually cooled down to like 72. Whoo, and it was 104 on Saturday, so it's breezy. It feels wonderful. I got all my doors open. I am happy about this. I hope the weather's great where you are. I hope everyone is doing well and that you're making beautiful projects. Today I have for you some items from DIY Choose. They sent them to me for review. If you have never been to DIY Choose before, I will have a link for them down below. They are a very budget-friendly company, and they offer a massive amount of variety and choice when it comes to cross-stitch and diamond painting and paint by number and different crafts. I was looking at their cross-stitch kits, and I mean, it's just like 100 pages. So they have them in all different sizes too, as far as count numbers, and right now they have a special where buy one get 11% off. So let's take a look at what I got in here. Now this one is adorable. Isn't that just the cutie patootie, cutest little baby elephant that's all lit up? I do not know who the manufacturer of this kit is, but I right off the bat can say that I love the fact they include a picture, and it's a good picture too. Let's take a look at the kit. Now this one was $8.39. So without all that glare, we've got that adorable little elephant. He's so sweet. And then they have the chart, your legend with your symbols and your numbers of your floss with a color chart added, attached right to that. I think that's wonderful. 33 colors for that little elephant, so he should come out pretty good, I think. Then we have the instructions for cross stitch, which look just like Joy Sunday instructions, and I'm really glad they printed this large. Makes it a lot easier to see. Very easy instructions to follow. I think we're pretty all aware of, including the actual diagrams of how to make stitches. Okay, let's look at this. Now this one isn't super huge, which is great. I mean, I do love my super huge kits, but this little elephant guy is just precious. Now what they warn you on the bottom, now this is the product number. This is 36 by 36 centimeters. We'll measure it in a minute. This is super important, and I'm glad they put this on here. This pattern's printing pigments is water soluble. Stop to get wet. Do not get this wet, because if you get this wet, it is just going to smear all over the place. One thing I've noticed with this kit is they do not give you a paper pattern. There's no paper pattern, unless it's on the back of that. Oh, never mind. They do give you a paper pattern, but it's not very big. It is little. It is very, very little. So you could blow this up. There's no QR code to put it on your phone. You would only really use this in case you did smear this with water, because this is printed very nicely. It's very stiff. The edges are not serged in any way. They give you 2 needles. But I'm seeing that the symbols are staying in their lane. They're staying in their square. I do believe this is an 11 count. Yeah, it is. Very clearly printed, but don't use wet hands. Don't have a drink nearby. Watch out for pets and kids, because if you do smear any of these symbols, or if you're unsure of something, you will have to refer back to this little pattern. And I mean, it's very nicely printed. You can absolutely see what's on there. It's just not, you know, lately we've been seeing some really super big paper patterns, and this is a baby one. Maybe it's a baby one for a baby elephant. And then there's more instructions down here at the bottom. We've got the legend over here on the side, and let's see if it matches up. The symbols do match up to the legend on here, which is great. You've got your DMC codes. Now let's take a look at the floss. I would put this item number, I would write it on here or on the back just in case they ever get separated. There is a whole heck of a lot of purple in here. Whole lot of purple with grays and green. Oh, look at the greens. Some beautiful teals in here, dark greens and teals. We've got some great yellows, quite a few yellows. Let's look at that picture. Yeah, and light colors I think are going to be for all the lights around this elephant. And there's some flowers at the bottom. So the floss is very, very nice and very soft. I don't get kits from this manufacturer very often, and they don't really tell you on the websites who makes the kits unless it's something like Joy Sunday or Spring. I noticed that quite a few of the manufacturers, thanks to Natalia at Lovecraft Forever, are now putting down if a kit is, or they're putting down oh, I can't talk, I'm so sorry. If a kit is by DIY Cross Stitch, because not my favorite, and not the favorite of a lot of other people either. I wish I knew who made these, because these are very nicely well-made kits, with the exception of the no serging, but this is so stiff that I don't think there's going to be a big problem with unraveling here. But then again, look, it's already started right here. So I suppose you could baste along the edges if you wanted to. But isn't this pretty? This is just going to look so nice. I think he's just absolutely adorable. Adorable. Just a cutie pie. Cute little elephant. Oh, I didn't measure. So a cute little elephant on the smaller side. Let's see how big he is. So he's 11.5 inches by, so he's not exactly square, by 11.75 inches. That's a good size. This is a nice, easy size to hold in your hand. I wouldn't put him in a hoop. He's so sweet. Lots of confetti, though. But that's okay, because I think he's totally worth it. He's adorable. Okay. I think I said this one was $8.39. Just set him over here. Of course, the next thing I got were scissors. I'm collecting scissors for myself and for giveaways. Look at how pretty these are. It just has a nice, beautiful little rings of flowers. They're all in gold. These scissors were $6.19, which I think is a great price. They're packaged very, very nicely. It's all taped back here. Oh, and they're very pointy, which is good. I just think they're so pretty. I don't know what it is about scissors that I'm loving so much lately. I absolutely think they're great. They're just great. And like I've said before, to put them in your kits that you're working on, and just stick them like in this bag or your project bag, and then you're not searching around for scissors. This is a Joy Sunday kit. It's called Nectar and Insects, and it's got the beehive and the butterflies with the flowers and the little hummingbird. I thought this was beautiful, just beautiful. It is a 14 count also. And here are the wonderful instructions on the back that tell you how to find your floss. Perfect kit for a new stitcher, because it tells you everything you need to know, including how to soak this afterwards to get the printing out. It works really well. I've done it. Except I think this one, oops, I messed up again. Don't worry about soaking this, because this is a counted kit. I was not paying attention. So they give you your blank piece of Aida, 14 count. I would suggest a stamped kit for a beginner, not a counted kit. And this Aida is 13.5 inches by 15.5 inches. The great thing about this instructions is unprinted cloth. It has a section where it tells you how to start on unprinted cloth, how to stitch unprinted cloth. So if you like counted kits, this is a great one. Here are the wonderful instructions for it. And we can look at the picture first without the glare. But is that just so pretty? And then got all this little green background. I love this style. I've gotten a few of these kits in this style and I think it's really pretty. Let's look at the pattern. Okay, so here's the first part of it. You can write on this glossy paper things like the wording, praise for the morning, and the flowers, and the bee. They will all be backstitching. Someone sent me a comment and asked me how do you backstitch? My best recommendation, outside of me trying to explain it and I just totally confuse everybody, is on YouTube. There are so many videos, and one of my favorite places to watch instructional videos is Caterpillar Cross Stitch. They have great videos on how to backstitch, how to do everything. So if you're curious about that at all, please go to their YouTube page. And praise for the morning, praise for the singing. I think that says broken, but I don't know why that would say broken. Huh. I might not even include that because I don't know why. Broke. Am I not reading that right? There's another letter over here that's kind of fancy. I don't know what that means. Here's another backstitch section. And you know, you don't need to put any of this on if you don't want to. You know, this is just a suggested part of the pattern. There's some backstitching up here on the hummingbird. We've got 25 colors, French knot, backstitch, and then half stitches. So like all this stuff in the background, this light green everywhere, is all going to be in half stitches, which is going to go so quickly and save you a lot of time. So there's 8 different half stitch colors over here in this legend. There's your back stitch. So that is really nice that it's not just the background they're talking about for half stitch. It's also back in here too. So I like the look of that. I think that's great. And I like the fact that it's 14 count. I think this is a beautiful pattern. This is a beautiful kit and it's a beautiful pattern. Let's look at the floss. Very, very pretty floss. Greens and blues and yellows and browns. Now this, they give you 2 needles. It has the product number on it. But I love these floss cards because it tells you, like for number 20, that it's DMC code, how many strands they give you, and the color chart for it. So this card's got everything you need to know about this floss. Just look how pretty those colors are. Such pretty colors. And being that you're going to do half stitch, you don't need a whole heck of a lot for that, and it looks like it's pretty big areas. And I would do half stitch in 2 strands, just like you do 2 strands for 14 count. But this is beautiful. It's got such pretty colors. It's just such a nice picture, I think. But I wasn't paying attention, and I got it in counted instead of stamped. It's just so pretty, isn't it? I think I might, I don't even know if I want to bother with counted right now. I'm kind of on a stamped kick. So I think that I might be putting this one in a giveaway. I have been progressing on getting my giveaways ready, getting everything all separated up, so you can count on seeing that sometime the month of May. I'll be having giveaways. just trying to get that all together. I've been doing so much spring cleaning throughout my whole house, and part of that has been this craft room. So that's kind of why I've been accumulating scissors too. So what beautiful kits from DIY Choose. This kit was $6.49. I mean, seriously, that is a beautiful kit for a great price. And then we have Baby Elephant, and Baby Elephant was $8.39, and then these beautiful scissors. So for $20, you've got yourself a great little setup here. Please check out DIY Choose. Like I said, I'll have the links below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. It makes a massive difference. Thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you subscribing. And have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.